think this season was a success with COVID and everything. I think at the beginning we were worried if we would even have a season. And so to be able to play 16 matches was great. I think that finishing 8-8 was pretty solid. We definitely had some heartbreaking losses, but we had some good wins as well. And I was just happy that we got to play. So it was a good season overall.
I'd say my favorite moment was playing Utah State for the first time. I think it was like we were all so nervous, but like me and Lola, I think we had a really good doubles that day, and we clinched. So when we clinched, I sort of thought like it gave us so much like confidence, saying okay, like we can actually win this. And then playing my singles, I had like a third set battle, and I could hear Hannah on the other court, like all the positive energy, and I just felt like the whole team was just really positive, and the cheering was like felt really good. And then when we won that, I don't know, that was like my favorite moment.
I remember I didn't know I was the clinch, but then I remember clinching, and then like you, Alex, Lola, Saul, like you guys ran onto my court and gave me like a hug, and I was like, oh, like what just happened? And honestly, I just felt like I played really well that match. I didn't start off that great, but then I found my momentum, my swing, I guess, and then I pulled it off.
I'd say our goals were to just implement what we do in practice to, our matches, and I think we did that. Like we really did work the point well, and we worked on consistency, and we worked on depth and variety of spin, and we will continue to do that next year. But I was really proud to see the growth in a lot of the players from the beginning of the season, and then they would see where they needed to improve, and then they would work on it, and then they would do it. And by the time we were to our Weaver State match, and especially our Sacramento State match, probably one of our highlights, because we've never beaten Sac State. So that was, to end the year on that note was great. But I did see a lot of growth in players from the beginning to the end. So that was definitely very cool to see.
The Weaver match was very sad, but I also think that was one of my favorite memories, just because I know we didn't win that day, but even just at the start of the day, watching Alex and Christina clinch the doubles, and then we started off so strong that day, I felt like that was also a good moment, just because I thought it made me made me think of how good the team can actually be if we're competing against, one of the top teams in the conference. So that was also a good moment, I think.
I feel like we had a really good squad this year, and those freshmen ended up, getting some awards and played some good doubles, played some good singles, and they all are so committed to just being better. And in the classroom, they were fantastic. We had a 3.84 GPA, and I was just really proud of the whole team and how they worked, even though it was COVID. And I think that going forward, they all have experience now, and I think they'll really shine on the court next year and in the classroom again. It'll be fun. It'll be great. We're going to be back to normal. We're going to play everyone in the conference. The bummer part is that we did lose Southern Utah and we lost Northern Colorado. And so we will only have 8 conference matches now instead of 10, but it'll still be nice being able to have 4 home, and then we'll be on the road for 4. So that'll be great. I want to just add to our culture a little bit, not necessarily change it, but we're going to do more footwork this year. We're going to really focus on spin and continue to work on depth, because those things, I noticed that at the really high level, those players are consistent and they hit the ball deep and they control the point and set it up how they want to do it. So that's what we're going to focus on. No, I think we have a really great group, and hopefully we'll add Sydney's, I think, a great player. I'm excited to have her come into the mix because she's so excited about being a part of our squad. And then whatever I do as far as recruiting, I'm trying to get somebody that's comfortable coming in and playing high. So I think the future is definitely bright.